This week, ladies and gentlemen, I get to share the couch with a father, a promoter, and a spinner, ladies and gentlemen. Been 14 years in the game, the one and only Feroz, representing Team Y and Sons. Big personality with a big smile and mad skills behind the wheel.
This is for the finale. Oh, we've got the whole crew from Team Y and Sons. Gotta get some team members involved. Nubicate, make some noise. Give it up for Team Y and Sons. Big man Feroz throwing off some stunts. Impressing the spectators, the fans.
This weekend in Polokwane, it was all about power slides, high-speed drifting, and a lot of crazy flips. It's a wide track, a fast track, and trust me, it brought down the house with some crazy stunts. Hit it up. Way too much talent! Way too much talent! Give it up for the one and only Muzi! Muzi's here, he's yet to dominate, baby! Young, talented, humble, and mad package! Muzi! Muzi! Round of applause! This week we're right here in Polokwane, man. We traveled about 400 k's out of Joburg, and the guys have come in. Guys come from Joburg, Eldorado Park, Lenasia, Shoshenguve, you name it, they here. Why? Because the traveling circus came to entertain. I gotta give mad shout outs this weekend, man. AB, Team Scorpion, my man, you brought something out of me. I really enjoyed your skills. Motsotso, DK Spinners with Arabube running shotgun. You guys, you're very loud, eh? But let me tell you, you entertained the crowd. And then my man, Zamir, 12 years young, took Feroz's normally aspirated car and just like blew me away, my man. His first routine, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, 12 years young. And then next thing, my man, he hit like the magic button, started throwing some crazy flips, high-speed power sliding. Zamir, shout-outs, blessings upon you. You got a healthy, bright future and successful spinning coming your way. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mess around. I get to share the chair with the one and only big man, Feroz. How you doing?
Cool, bro. 100%.
Sure, man. Thank you for coming through and spending some time with us.
Anytime.
Sure, Feroz, man. Me and you go way back. You've been spinning for quite a while. How long you been in the game?
Plus minus 14 years.
Sure. So you're an official veteran.
Yeah, almost there.
You're like almost legendary status there.
I can't keep up with Jeff and all.
Jeff Madala, he's legendary already. That's right. Jeff, Magesh, almost Madalas, very legends in the make. But you're there, you're right there.
I know, I'm almost there. Yeah.
So what year was that when you started? 2006, 7?
2006, yeah.
What made you get into the game?
Jeff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not okay. Basically, Jeff and Faya.
Yeah, Faya Southside. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He came down. They came down to Venda. Actually, Mikado, which was Louis Richard in those days.
Okay.
And then there was like a spin show there. So first time go to a spin show. This guy jumps out like, okay.
Jeff James.
Jeff James. It's happening. Who's this guy? No, short guy running around there. It was like something out of this world. Okay.
I'm a baby Jakes.
Yeah, so we just like chilled, left it that way. After about a month or so, there was a spin show in Potties, Mokopane. And from there, we joined in with the fun.
Yeah.
My friend had one brother of mine had an IS.
Oh.
And
He went onto the beach with the
no,
fresh
he
ice?
gave it to me. He said,
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, he trusts me. So anyway.
You should trust someone with your 325 IS limited edition, just saying.
Plus, it was violet, Daytona violet, painted lacquer, M3 rims, water. So started hoeing it. I ended up breaking the gearbox.
Hey, what can I say? If you do it big, we'll go home. You know what I'm saying?
You know much, yeah. But anyway, after about a month or so, I basically found one box somewhere hidden in Nellstrom, what. Anyway, bought it, done it up. It was my first spin car.
Sure. 2-body, 4-door.
Yeah, 4-door.
Okay.
PSB was the registration, PSB 294L. That was the registration. And I spun that car from 2006, 7, 8, 9.
Sure.
Then I sold it. I actually rebuilt it and sold it to somebody that wanted it. And from 2009, the car that I'm currently spinning, BJK 901, is the same
Still
car.
the same car.
But okay.
I can vouch for that because I've seen
look.
you in that car for many.
And that car, look, I can pick it over anything. Like, it might be, okay, the body work is getting
tired.
Hey, it's finished now.
A little tired.
But we just patch it up and carry on, you understand? That's part of it.
It's amazing how the stories intertwine. So we had Jeff here a few weeks ago, and now you're just telling me that Jeff inspired you to start spinning. And that's why I love, spinning is all about that good stuff, the good stories, the people, the heroes that make this the sport that it is. So obviously, so you saw Jeff inspired you.
Right.
You've been spinning for 14 years plus.
Right.
So obviously you've shared the pitch with the
Jeff,
same person that has inspired you.
You know that even, okay, the first time I remember jumping out of a car, I'm a big guy. Like, look, for me, get out of a car, look, I suffered. Like, look.
It took a while.
Okay, that was 2006, end of 2006. I decided, hey, look, I need to do this jumping out thing. I ran and like, look, I was out of breath. When I got into the car, it's like when my co-driver like switched it off. Like I say, okay, breathe.
Well done.
Breathe. Like,
You got it.
And okay, I decided, okay, like what to do. And I spoke to Jeff, honestly, straight up. Maybe he might remember. I remember it clearly that day. I said, Jeff, look, hey, this guy is too fast for me. And he explained me, look, get to the front. Don't get to the front, near the door. Don't start chasing from the back of the car. Otherwise, you'll chase the car.
Run off
you understand? And then I was always just running after the car in circles. I think so. It was like a cardio workout or something like that.
Like a real spinning class,
you
right?
see, yeah, it's the one.
Workout, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, he said, no, get to the front of the door, from the fender, move yourself to the door and open up and get in.
So
and
stay in the same diameter.
Stay in the same diameter. And look, it became easier. But okay, as you get like used to it and stuff like that, you can come from anywhere. You just get into it. It's like normal now.
Easy.
Yeah. And hey, sometimes the arms were paining and things like that. It's jamming.
The average viewer out there or the average fan doesn't realize how much physical effort it takes to throw stunts.
Yeah, no, hey.
Because they just see you jump in and jump out, and it looks like to them it looks easy.
Yeah.
But it's not. It takes a lot of physical intensity and know-how to get it right.
Yeah.
So how many shows have you shared the same pitch with Jeff? Because it's been 14 years. How many? I'm sure you've done it many a time.
Come I tell you, it's countless. I can't even remember.
Have you ever gone to Jeff and said, yo, Jeff, I just want to let you know that you're the reason I'm doing this?
No, now I can tell him.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him
James,
straight
because
there.
of you, I'm here. You understand? So, thanks, brah. Keep it up.
Tell me, what has been one of the most memorable shows or pitches that you have entertained at? Is there any memorable performance that you maybe have shared with another spinner that, like, for you is in your highlight reel?
My highlight.
I know there's many. There's a lot.
many.
Right?
You see, to put it up now.
There must be one that you walked away and I was like, whoa, that was insane.
Yeah. Look, actually last week, not
Nothing
actually,
wrong,
yeah,
nothing
last
wrong
week,
with
yeah,
it.
I was at Miami Raceway, right?
Okay.
And
It's a punk show.
it's a punk show last week, Battle of the
was
Nation, Battle of the Nations. It was a
packed.
top show. But anyway, I actually spun 11 times
Sure.
for the
11
night.
rounds.
You understand? So the reason why I was pushing is because it was something else. The adrenaline was there. The crowd was
Full up.
full up, you understand? So the crowd kept me on my feet and I keep on going in. As I go out put on tires, cars cool down, push in.
Out of
You
there.
understand?
One more time out
And
the pitch.
I enjoyed, and the other part that I enjoyed on my car is that I decided to put a roll cage in.
Oh.
So I think so.
Slowly
that
but
part,
surely,
yeah.
these things are coming around.
Yeah,
Eh?
you see, so the firmness of the car was actually better. So when I was doing my stuff, I was actually controlling my car in a much better way and stuff like that.
It
So
responded
it
more to
responded
your
more
inputs.
to my whatever I wanted to do.
I see there's a few oaks. You know, Scorpus. I see Sunesh has also got a roll cage
Yeah.
now. You coming on board. You know, besides the safety factor, it's exactly what you say. It gives a lot of rigidity
Control,
to the
yes,
car.
yeah.
And whenever you put an input, whether to the left or to the right, the car responds much
Immediately,
better.
yeah.
So 11 rounds.
Yeah, no. What does it mean?
Let's sweep this. So from spinning, we've touched a little bit of the weekend. You also are a promoter in your own right.
Yes.
What year was the first year you decided to throw your own show?
2011
And where was that?
in Polokwane.
Same showgrounds.
Yeah.
What made you do that? Because it's quite a jump
Yeah.
going from a spinner, from an athlete
Yeah.
to a promoter. Because there's a lot more responsibility
Responsibility to it, yeah.
and bills and things that got to get done.
Yes.
Which role do you enjoy more, being a spinner or being a promoter?
I would say to be a spinner is more, it's actually better on the finance side.
Yeah, absolutely. yeah.
That one, yeah,
Sure.
look, right.
Especially when your name is Feroz and you're a headliner. You know, when you finally paid all your dues and you got all your stripes and you're a headliner, then it's sharp.
Yeah, so then
Okay,
you're
cool.
okay. Yeah, then, okay, with us, to be a spinner, I enjoy it more.
Yeah.
It's more exciting. How I came about doing the first show is that we were trying, there's a location in Polokwane called Sisheho. And in Sisheho, they tried to, the guys built a small pitch and, trying it and it became a little bit dangerous. We used to spin on the streets and stuff like that there.
Grassroots.
So we tried with the municipality never came right and stuff like that. And like we spoke earlier of the oval track guys.
Yeah.
I approached the guy in charge of the oval track, Pete Fenter. He's the guy in charge there. And I asked him, like, hey, we need to spin. That time it was just an oval. There was no square pieces, nothing. And he said, look here, motorsport is motorsport. I support you all the way. Sure. Anyway, I sorted it out, booked the venue, got it sorted out. It was our first, I think it was 2011. Yeah,
Sure,
to be exact, yeah.
So it's been 7 years you've been a promoter, throwing your events.
That's the thing. 2011 we started with it there, and we call it the first of its kind in Polokwane, you understand? And look, it was packed. There we had over 3,000 people, and it was a lekker show.
Good success.
We've had quite a number of shows in Polokwane. We've had the first of its kind. We had the Ama Pantsula Ajabulile, which we started in 2012.
Okay.
We actually hit it off. Then we had Bra Wise Spinbash, which is my father, Eunice. And then, then we had the Cassim Wars. The Cassim Wars is like, it's been running for about 5 years now, you understand? We're going to our 5th year. And all these shows have been built up because of, there's reasons behind them.
Okay.
Like Ama Pantsula Ajabulile, there's a singer called Cabello. He had a song, Ama Pantsula Ajabulile. Yeah. So anyway, that time his song came out in 2012, if you remember.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah, you understand.
Fresh
so
drop.
we decided, like our team was Team Wine Sons, we like 4 guys, and we were doing like what Scorpus and them do, like Bad Company. All over the car, it's Ama Pantsulas. We're doing where it comes from, Kasi culture. We coming there, we bring it to you live, you understand? And that's what we enjoyed about the whole thing. And so far, I've grown in this. Polokwane Spin City has grown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you understand. And then not once. I don't think there can be anybody that can badmouth Polokwane Spin City or even Y and Sons
'Cause you
in the
worked hard.
spinning fraternity. You understand. So we tried our best, and we try and keep it that way.
Keep pushing. You
Yeah,
got to
that's the
keep
main
pushing.
thing,
That's
yeah.
like, you know, my motto in life. You got to keep pushing. You got to be
know.
consistent, keep on moving forward.
I
No
know.
matter who tries to push you down or hold you down,
Yeah, you
you
just
keep
push it,
pushing
yeah.
forward.
No matter
So
what.
tell me, as a promoter, what have you learned from your hiccups, possible failures, or things that didn't go according to plan? Because obviously we all share those.
Yeah, yeah. You see, concerning things that don't go to plan, you just
There's
have
always-
to try. Yeah, you have to just try again because one two times you hit rock bottom. Like, hey,
You hit your head,
yeah,
eh?
you hit it, you feel it. You feel it like, oh, you know, like it reminds me of my first show. I was sitting, okay, the guys of Oval Track is okay, what. I never had public liability.
Okay.
They put me on to Wamza.
Wamza, World
no
of
problem
Motorsport.
with Motorsport South Africa. I phoned N, what. We sorted out. I didn't know N. We started communicating. Anyway, the Friday afternoon, my show is on the Saturday,
Yeah.
9th of April, 2011. Right. 8th of April, I came to Joburg to get tires because tires were a scarce thing. Oh, it's still scarce. It's worse now.
Yeah, yeah, because
More, but now-
it's become prime now. Everybody wants 14s.
You
Yeah?
understand? So anyway, I'm sitting in Joburg. The guys of the jock committee calls me.
From that side,
yes,
from Polokwane.
You don't have a public liability yet. We told you we approved the event on condition there's a public liability. Everything's in order, only public liability. I'm trying to phone N and them got a
Big event. Or
a
something.
big event the next day or something. I can't get hold of what. I'm stressed out. I'm sitting like 300 k's away from home.
And you can't
I
do
can't
much.
do anything, you understand? So I just said like, okay, relax. That's all you have to do, relax.
One step
like,
at a time.
you understand?
Let's
Whatever,
move.
come and tell you, she promised it will be done, it should be done, you understand? So what I done, I just said, guys, you will have it. It's just they quite busy, let's sort it out. And fortunately enough, before end close of day, it was done, sent it to them, event approved.
Amen.
And it was a close one, but look, and you know, I even felt that just give up. Like,
No.
you understand? And then, okay, then something in my mind said, like, give up ain't the option. Like, you're too far, you pushed, you understand? And it was like the talk of Polokwane for that same spin show, you understand?
For sure.
And we pulled it off. It was tops, everything. And then my partner and I have been in this thing since the beginning. And
Together, eh?
Together, you understand? So
Sure.
we've been running this thing.
You want to mention your partner?
Yeah, Zele. Zele Mururu is the guy with the muscles. And
Yeah,
all around, yeah.
we saw the muscles.
Yeah, you see
I was
that
like,
guy, yeah.
damn guy, you muscle bigger than my thigh.
It's happening, yeah. No, but that guy, he's been with me since day one, and we're pushing. That's
Nice.
the main thing, yeah.
Tell me, have you had any hardships dealing with spinners or teams or people at your own events?
That's a norm. I think so. That's a norm. Like,
What,
okay.
what are your common hardships or stresses?
Okay, my common hardships are where we're trying to get spinning organized. So we invite 10 spinners maybe. And for example, okay, most of the flyers nowadays that come out, posters that come out, we exclude many more.
For sure.
Right. So now you got your 10 or 20 spinners which you budgeted for
And you booked
and you booked.
your headliners.
And now you get 4 many mores.
Mm-hmm.
And now 4 many mores decide, no, they come into your show, they come to the gate, Mr. Spinner, okay, cool.
X, Y,
No
and
problem.
Z.
Yes, come inside, let's have, okay, spin, no problem. At the end of the day,
Now they expect sudden
yes,
remuneration
you
or something.
understand.
Eh?
Yeah, you know. So, and it happened this weekend. It happened this weekend. I had one person that he was not on our lineup. We decided, okay, let's
Assist
assist
weekend.
him somewhere. And he was actually upset about the
The
whole thing, the remuneration.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, I told him, look here, I actually called him. I said, guy, please, next time, if you're not on my lineup,
Don't
do
have
not
to come.
force yourself there.
And if you do come, you come on your own
On your
means
own,
and
this
your
thing.
own
And
pay.
the thing is, what I'm trying also in Polokwane is that if you're not on my lineup, I don't even want you on the pitch.
Wow.
Put it that way, you understand?
Less stress, less
yes,
problems.
less stress because it gives, remember, it gives other spinners less time to perform as well, you understand?
Correct.
Because you get the extra guys just pushing, just trying to get in there because they want the limelight.
And they're also trying to make a name for
You
themselves amongst
understand,
the
yeah.
headliners.
So, don't get me wrong, but sometimes there's certain guys, like even the guys from Zimbabwe. I got a friend of mine, Zimbabwe, Ike. His son was actually Spin Kid. He's from Zim. He was supposed to come down for our show. Unfortunately, they had a family issue there.
Okay.
And he said, look, Feroz, check what you can do for us, and we'll see. We'll come down to make a name. And we've been communicating like that. The guy from Zambia yesterday WhatsApps me. He says, look here, we're going to come down. So I tell him, okay, look here, let's talk figures. He said, okay, the figures are like this. He said, but Feroz, look here, whatever it takes to get me down there to get a name for myself.
Because that's how you.
That's
you
how.
gotta be
That's how I
relevant at
come and
shows.
tell you. That's what I tell a lot of spinners nowadays. Is that all the young guys, especially.
Tell them, Feroz.
Yes.
Tell them.
Is that
Preach, baby.
I started it in 2005. My first event to get paid was 2009.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Preach, Feroz.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
They don't know. And come and tell you, the box is expensive. Like, come on.
For
like,
sure, any
you understand.
motorsport's dangerous.
And my first pay was $500. Like, hey.
Hey, it was $500
Yeah,
you
you
never earned
understand.
before.
Now, end of story. You've been spending like 4 or 5 years, like without your own expenses, petrol, whatever it is. And I love the sport, so I'm going to do anything, even up to today. If somebody can tell me, look, you're jumping in your car, let's go to Cape Town. I'm jumping in my car, I'm going to Cape Town. If I've got the time, I'm moving. I don't have time for playing, you understand? And that's what I love about spinning. Spinning is our sport.
Yeah.
It's something
Well done.
that we together we can grow it, you understand?
As a whole,
you
we've
understand?
grown it together.
And people don't understand that. They think, no. And you see, like, even like people getting remunerated, right? Is that money doesn't cover your cost.
No, for sure. It's
You
just
understand?
an
It's just
assistance.
as assistance, you understand? And also another thing, it's the only sport I think so you get paid.
It
is
I'm
the
going to say
only
this
sport.
again. It is the only motorsport in this country where the drivers / spinners, their headliners, the guys that have worked for their brand, created their fans and their followings, get paid. They're not getting paid big figures or small figures, but they are getting something back for performing for their fans and crowd.
Yeah.
Yes, Feroz, it is the only motorsport.
Yeah.
Because unless you are driving for a works team on a circuit here in this country,
Yeah.
you are just battling.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You
I
know.
I'm a professional drifter. I pay, and pay,
Hey,
baby.
carry on, yeah.
So I
that's
understand
the thing,
all
yeah.
about it, bro.
No, but that's how it goes.
You know, I'm happy you mentioned that the youth or the not just necessarily young spinners, but the new
The up
kids
and
on the
coming,
block,
yeah,
the
yes,
rookies, that, hey, guy,
you buy a
you
box.
need to earn those stripes.
Yeah.
You got to make a name for yourself before you even think of trying to now start calling prices.
Yeah.
Because now people have started to almost think
It's a
that
job.
spinning's become a gravy train.
Yeah, you
So
just
now,
jump in there.
I'm going to slot me a 45,000 Rand box. I'm going to go to the next spin venue. I'm going to slot a few figure eights and 2 donuts, and I'm going to get paid.
Yeah, finish.
People don't realize. Like in any industry, you gotta
have to
earn
earn
your
it, yeah.
stripes. You gotta climb up that ladder and make sure
no-
you get up there, man.
Yeah, no, and slowly does it. You understand? It's like it's typical, like a business. You come to McDonald's. You say, "Hey, McDonald's, hey, they top like
Brain.
How did it get there? You understand? But decide why, see where they come from, and then you'll know the whole story. You understand? Yeah.
Tell me, Feroz, it's safe to say that you're a huge star in spinning. You're a headliner. You're the poster kid. You know, if we put your name on a poster, we're expecting a whole bunch more people to come through the gate. You are an established, well-respected, well-recognized spinner. What is your secret to the success that you have? What's gotten you to the top?
Stay humble.
Sure. You know, I've heard that 3 times in spin sessions. You know that? Stay humble. Love that.
No, but that's the main thing. You don't have to. Come and tell you, a lot of times we let our heads get over us. We tend to, okay, we are the stars,
Yeah.
but remember who makes us our fans. And if they, for us to keep them, we have to work with them. You understand? The problem is, Kamal, all people are different, you understand? You might, like I had a discussion with one young spinner, actually on Facebook. He said that, okay, you come to me, Mr. X, you say, hey, I like the way you're spinning. You go to Mr. Y, you say, hey, I love the way you're spinning. And you go to Mr. A, you say, I love the way you're spinning. And this spinner actually said, fans are confused. So my answer to him was, he said, fans are not confused. They love spinning.
For sure.
Right?
They love the sport.
They love the sport. So what you were doing at that time, they loved.
That specific routine at that
you
specific
understand,
show.
right? And then the next guy done this, a different thing, and they loved it. So they love spinning as a whole. They might love you as Mr. X, but they love spinning
As a whole,
as a whole. You understand?
Which is respectable.
Yeah. And then, fortunately enough, he removed the post of Facebook because he actually
really?
felt it. You understand? Because the thing is, I'm not there to judge you. You understand? I'm there to
definitely
rather I guide you, and you must know
And
because,
uplift you.
Yeah, because on Facebook, especially for Facebook, social media, you're gonna get the odd man out, but that odd man out, he might push you somewhere where
Yeah.
you weren't gonna be in your life. You understand?
You know, I've got a saying like, my parents were like, my dad was super strict, super strict. And he always said, you got to treat everybody the same. Whether they're a king or a servant, you treat them with the same respect. Because you never know the role they will play in your life tomorrow, the future, or 2 weeks from here.
It's not what they can do for you.
Yeah, you treat everybody with respect, regardless where you are.
That's the main.
So now, the next episode, baby, the next generation. My man, let's talk about your son, Zamir, because, wow, I dropped him a shout out because, sure, I was like speaking to him like, yo, how you doing? So he jumped into your normally aspirated car. The first round was like, it was okay, it was a little bit hickory, and I was expecting that. Why? Because he's only 12 years old. 12 years young. So I was like, okay, no, let's understand. Came back, you had a round, then he got back in the car, and then suddenly I don't know what, man, but that guy lit up. I'm like, but is that oak power sliding around the whole oval track? Oh, wait, hold on. That oak just did a crazy flip. A 12 years young kid just dropped 2 crazy flips at high speed on the oval track in Polokwane. Zamir, your son, let us know how that came about, because that is the next episode for you, the next generation, the next chapter in your book of spinning.
That is my wipeout.
Yo, my man, my man.
I know that boy.
If you think you've spent money on your car, oh,
It's still coming.
It's still coming, son. It's still coming.
Yeah, no, that boy. Okay, Samir, from 10 years old, he's been. Okay, let's put it this way. He was 7 years old. Right? I was spinning in the car, Sisheru. And he was sitting at the back of the car. And I just came into by the shops. I weighed one donut and he fell over and he bumped his lip. Right, no problem. So anyway, it's okay. Hey, keep quiet before your grandfather finds out. Like, my dad, hey, he'll give me beans. You understand? But anyway, we sorted out everything. Cool. So that's how I would say it was his bump. Something like that there. Pushing down the line, 9, 10 years old, he decided, I want to start spinning. Okay?
How did you feel when he said that to you? Was it a scary thing? Was it a proud moment? Because you're a parent. Besides the spinning, you're still his father. You're still a parent.
Okay. At the moment, I wanted to, but okay, my boy he was a little bit in school. His schoolwork wasn't up to scratch. Yeah. So I said, look here, you can start spinning. Prove me. You understand?
Bring those marks up.
Yeah, bring the marks up, you understand? So it was like 2005, 2006. So 2005, 2006, we go to spin event. He say, no, Daddy, can I spin? No. You understand? Change wheels. He changed tires. That boy changed tires for 2 years.
Sure.
2 years flat.
Earning his stripes,
Yes,
right?
You understand? So from there, he pushed up right to over 80%. Like, you understand? So 2016, 2017, I decided, okay, let me give you a shot.
It's time to reward the hard work.
You understand? Let me give you a shot. So we went down, in Pretoria, went to ODI. No, we went to Kuruman last year. 2017.
Nice.
Yeah, so we went to Kuruman. He spun there. He was a little bit nervous when I was in the car with him. So I told him, like, look here, let me get out. And he has this friend, Melusi, that's always with him. He's the right-hand man. I don't know, they're doing wrong together or something like that.
Hey, you
But,
got it. Tight.
Yeah, you know how it goes. But anyway, so we went to Kuruman. After he was a little bit nervous. The crowd, whatever it is, was Easter last year. We came back. We went to ODI Raceway, where Tsepang was having another show. And he banged it there. Okay? Left it that way.
Started
Yeah, coming out.
blazing.
So we left it that way. The same year, 2017, we went back to ODI, and I went with my turbo car. He took the normal aspirated, and he was pushing some rounds there, yeah. And yeah, he was.
I must say,
pushing,
Feroz, this past weekend, man, that boy was lit, bro. That was on fire.
Yeah.
You do realize that you're gonna have to build yourself another spin car, because we know you got a turbocharged 1JZ E30 that only comes out, you know, for
Polokwane.
the big events. Because I've seen that car twice, including this past weekend. But basically, that normally aspirates a car that you've been driving for the last something like 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
No, it's time to relinquish
but
ownership there.
No, but I'm building him his own car.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he got his own car. It's just it was not ready, but it will be ready soon.
Also E30,
Also E30.
3 to 5,
3 to 5.
2.7,
Actually, that's why I'm putting a multi-valve.
multi-valve E36.
Yeah, I'm doing a stroke on it, say a 2.8, 2.9.
So as a mentor to both your son and maybe up and coming young spinners, because as we've said in the last few weeks, there's a lot of young spinners under the age of 21. And I firmly believe that those will be the superstars of spinning in the next 5 years. What advice do you have for them?
Guys, actually, I want them, all the young guys, they just need to focus, number one, on their studies, then focus on spinning, which is extracurricular. You understand? Like, come I tell you, I wouldn't say spinning is a bad thing. I wouldn't say spinning is a good thing. But if you get your mindset right, spinning can take you far in this.
Absolutely.
You understand? Because we've paved the way. I think we've paved it. You understand?
Absolutely, you have.
And it's actually what we've been doing. Actually, we're reaping the fruits now. You understand? So, and they'll reap the better fruits from it.
Talking about professionalism and a profession being something that you get paid to do. One of your highlights, I presume, was coming like in a really top 16 in a certain competition called So You Think You Can Spin?
Yeah.
And then winning a big 150,000 rand.
Mine was 100.
100?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I was third. I was
sorry,
third,
I was 50.
bro.
I was 50 off. Boss. I was 50 off. So listen to me.
Yeah.
You talking about profession. You took your talent, entered a competition, and placed in which position? Third.
Third.
You came third place on the podium, and you managed to secure a winning or a reward of 100,000 rand doing something that you love doing.
Yeah.
What did you, how can I say this? How did it make you feel to earn or win that kind of positive money doing something that you love doing, that is not considered work as such? You're not going working for a boss every day, yet you managed to secure that kind of income.
Yeah. You see, that actually, all that hard work paid off. That's what I take it as, you understand?
Okay.
Because in the end of the day, like I said, I love spinning. And that, nobody's going to take it away from me. I'm
Absolutely.
like, hey, no matter what, you understand? So when we came through to this competition, okay, I like competitive spinning. That's what I love, you understand? But
It's tricky because you like it, some other people don't like it.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
yeah, but I look, myself, I would say like Sunesh, there's certain guys that they love
They had to compete
competitive.
and
Yeah,
prove
because
who's number
the
one.
thing is, it actually puts you there to say like, okay, I was like this, yeah, I moved a step forward. Am I okay? Now, okay, we all can entertain. We actually entertain us if you take it that way. If we entertain the whole day, we can just entertain. Who's going to be on top? Nobody. So the competition that came up, it actually assisted us in proving that we do have the talent we have, you understand?
So you mentioned Sunesh. So as you both well know, Sunesh is a close friend of both of us. Sunesh, for reasons behind the scene, couldn't enter or decided not to enter So You Think You Can Spin. In your personal space, where do you think Sunesh would have ended up in So You Think You Can Spin as a competitor? Because you and I both know he's a really good spinner and he's pretty good with obstacles. Where do you think he would have fallen in the mix?
You see, come I tell you, it was going to be tight up to the top 10.
Yeah,
was going.
I'll say top 8 even.
Top 8, somewhere there, even top 5. Because come I tell you, there's, all of us, like, I would say all of us in the competition, we weren't ready for it.
It shook things up, right?
It changed the whole ball game there. You see,
Shook things up.
But
my final question. You're a part of Team GP.
Yeah.
Team GP and Battle of the Provinces, which is the brainchild of Wani, aka 69. That has put you on a competitive platform. And similar to So You Think You Can Spin, as in the sense of obstacles. Have you elevated your game through entering these competitions? These obstacles and timed events?
Yes, basically it did. I did. Because I would say, like, we went down to Kimberley. That's when Team GP won the Battle of the Provinces. And the first time I was in the Battle of the Provinces, I was pushing a 60 and a 80. Whereas in Kimberley on Easter weekend, I had 100, which is a full score, and a 95 because I touched one obstacle. So I think I did improve, and I try to keep it that way, you understand. So
I won't lie to you. Look, I love spinning as a whole. I am a competitive person, and it is cool for me to see competitive competitions coming about. I'm enjoying the precision driving, I'm enjoying the obstacles, and I'm enjoying the guys even struggle a bit, readjust, because it's different to performing to a crowd on a free stage where you can do stunts or, just free movement, and when you're doing obstacles. Feroz, my man, thank you so very much for coming, bro. I really appreciate sharing a conversation with you. Wish you continued success. I wish your son continued success. He's got a great father and a great mentor to look up to. And may we keep on pushing spinning in the right direction so that the next generation, the next chapter, your son and other people's children may be able to survive off spinning as a profession. Because that's what we're pushing for. That's what I'm personally pushing for.
100%.
I want to get it to the point where, hey, you're a professional spinner, you've got endorsement deals, and you're able to survive and provide for your family by being a professional athlete. Feroz, thanks very much. Appreciate it. That's what we're talking about. We keep pushing, ladies and gentlemen. Spinning is ours, just like Feroz said, it belongs to us. We've grown it, we've watered it, it's matured, and it's flourished from within our community, our fraternity, and the fans and the heroes and the spinners alike. My name is Vic Pardal. Thank you for watching Spin Sessions. Next week, same time, same place, fresh new episode, freshly packaged. Every Friday, 9 a.m. it drops.